there's a shot where I'm having a drink and I said cheers. I gave it right where I'm sitting right now. So the director, when they wanted, अरे थोड़ा chair left में करो, cameraman used to say light खराब है, तो वो भी मुझे ही करना पड़ता था. My daughter Shanaya or Jahan, even when they wanted to go and have a cold coffee or have a snack or something, they used to message, Dad, can we come out? Can we come out? Because otherwise they would be seen. Anil was very established and everything. So there is always a pressure. Obviously, I needed money to survive. I'm also a human being. I need to feed myself and my family. Whether you are from the fraternity or when you come from outside, मुझे comparison हुई तो इसलिए हुआ. Nothing. You have to fight that out. When I saw the film and everything, it was a very proud moment to see her name with 4 assistant directors. The last name was Shanaya Kapoor. So for me, that was very, very. I was very happy to see that.
Hello guys, this is Kajal Gupta yet again, and today I have with me a very special guest, none other than the Sanjay Kapoor with us. Hi sir, welcome to India Forum.
Thank you so much. Pleasure is all mine.
So firstly, congratulations on the Gone game.
Thank you.
And before we begin, I just want to take a moment and ask my viewers if they have ever watched a movie or a series which has been shot completely, but the co-actors have never met each other. I mean, sounds interesting, but that's exactly what the Gone game has in store for us. It's a murder mystery with an ensemble cast, but none of them have met each other because it's completely shot during the lockdown. So, Sanjay sir, what's been that experience like?
Well, I like to add to that. Besides the actors, we didn't meet the director. We didn't meet anybody. So the experience was unique and absolutely great. When we started off, we didn't know that it's going to come out that well because there was always that question mark. Yes, we did do a pilot of about 2.5-3 minutes, and before we actually started shooting. And I want to compliment the Boot team to give us the confidence and pass this show and to have that vision to know that this show will come out well. So it's really I need to admire that in these kind of times because when you watch something you have to be entertained. People, yes, for 10% people will feel हाँ उन्होंने घर पे shoot किया है और ये मिले नहीं थे, but eventually it's your time. You need to be entertained. All this thing is good for interviews and everything, but when I'm watching something also, I will appreciate the hard work you put, but eventually at the end of the day, you need to be entertained. So I think so, even though we've shot it in the lockdown, not meeting anybody, and when I saw the show for the first time myself, I saw it in parts while dubbing and everything. I saw it at a go last night at 12 o'clock. And being part of the show also, I can't believe that we've done this in the lockdown.
Yeah.
It's been edited so well. You don't feel that the actors were not really there. You just get too involved. And that is the best USP of this show. Is obviously it's every time the script, but the way it has been created, it's really been fantastic. And I must say it's been a fantastic experience for me.
Yeah. So that brings me to my next question. You have to tell me one advantage and one disadvantage of not being able to go on set and not meet your co-actors while shooting.
Well, the disadvantages were a lot. One thing which I can talk and share it with, people who are watching this, is as an actor, you need another actor to, you need a reaction from an actor to really perform very well. And here there was either a blue screen or I could see myself. There was no interaction. And when the director, I had my most scenes were with it was never just alone. It was with my wife and daughter. So the director, Nikhil Bhatt, was giving me the cue of the wife and the daughter. And I had to, when I'm giving the shot, to know ये मेरी बीवी की लाइनें हैं और ये मेरी बेटी की लाइनें हैं. So I had to basically not memorize, but I had to, besides reading the whole script, but I had to understand what they are also saying, so that when the cue I hear, I know who's talking, because they are not there in front of me when I'm performing. So that was the most difficult thing, most challenging part. And I really can't think of anything that is an advantage of not being able to meet my co-actors and director, because to meet them, and to perform in front of them, and the director on set. That's the reason filmmaking is like that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Whether it's a movie or a digital thing or a television show. But yes, I would like to add the positivity. Even like we've not met, but we've spent time only on interviews or on reading anything. But when we meet each other, हमको ऐसे लगेगा कि हम एक दूसरे को बहुत टाइम से जानते हैं. और मैं इनमें से किसी को कभी अपनी जिंदगी में नहीं मिला. I've never met the director in my life. I've not met any of the actors besides Indranil, whom I've not met. I've seen him. We used to go to the same gym some 15 years back. So he used to be at the gym, so he must have known I'm Sanjay and I knew he was Indranil. So I've not met anybody. I've not met anybody ever in my life. But today when I meet them, मुझे लगेगा मैं बहुत सदियों से जानता हूँ उनको. So that is the positive vibe we had while making this thing, and I think so the product, if it's come out so good, I think so that's one of the biggest reasons. There was a lot of positivity.
And I think it's been a very unique project, and we all cannot wait to see it on screen. So congratulations on actually pulling that off in the lockdown.
Thank you. Thank you.
So coming to my next question, you have completed 25 years in the industry.
Yes, absolutely.
It's been 25 glorious years with an incredible line of work to your credit. So if you have to look back at your journey, how do you look at it?
Well, it's been, like you said, to last for 25 years, and it's not just the journey. My first film released in 95. In fact, I had 3 releases. I had my first release was in May 1995, Frame. Then June I had Raja, and then July I had Kartavya. So I had 3 releases back to back every month. So that means my journey started even earlier. It started because I was shooting probably from 93 onwards. I was shooting non-stop. So the journey has been very, very beautiful. I want to thank first God that He's letting me do what I love the most. It's not easy to survive for such a long time in any industry, be it films or anything. And especially the film where there's so much of new talent coming in, there's so much of good talent coming in, and to fight that out and cope up with all that, change yourself with the new time, which I've managed to do. And I want to thank all my I would not call them fans, but all the people who have watched my films, given me that strength to be still around. Thanks to them, I'm still around. So the journeys and there have been a lot of ups and downs. I must say that it's not been a bed of roses. I've had my share of hits and blockbusters. I have had a share when I sat at home. I sat at home for 4 years without any work as an actor. Not that I was not getting work, but I was not getting anything worthwhile. So I didn't want to do it. When I got something good in the phase where I was part of an ensemble cast, I did it. Like I did Luck by Chance, then I did Shandar. But there was a phase between that where as an actor, I didn't get something very interesting. But I didn't want to sell myself cheap. I don't mind being commercially, but what I mean is I didn't want to sell myself in doing riff-raff roles. Riff-raff roles with some kind of, importance to the film or something. So I waited for that. I produced a film in that time. I didn't obviously sit at home doing nothing. I got into production. I produced a movie called It's My Life. Then recent 5 years back, I I released Tevar. But Tevar it released, and on the last day of Tevar shoot, I got a call from Mukesh Chabra for Shandar, and I signed that. And after Shandar, what things really changed with me was when I did Lust Stories, and Lust Stories came out 2.5 years back. And before that, I did a show called Dil Samajh Ja Zara, which was on Star Plus. So these 2 things really, really changed things for me. And people really appreciated my work. I got great reviews in Lust Stories. The industry saw the film. And I got credit for a lot of things which I did not get credit earlier. I met a lot of people who kept on saying about luck by chance, about my earlier films. And at that time, I didn't get that credit for whatever reason. Today, I meet so many people about luck by chance. But when it released after luck by chance, I did not sign anything. So sometimes it's your destiny. You have to keep on trying. You have to keep on working hard. You have to not lose focus. You shouldn't get frustrated. You should be positive, because if you are good, nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. And that's the only thing. That's why I always smile. I always have that positivity about myself. And I proved it today. After 25 years, I am still around. I'm still doing some fantastic work. So I'm doing something right, I guess. I'm doing something right.
Yeah. I think that's been an incredible journey, the way you've put it, and so very well done. But sir, like you mentioned, obviously as an actor in any line of work, there are times, there are low times, there are difficult times. So as a person, as an actor, how did you handle that phase? Because recently,
But I just spoke about that. Like at that time, I did not sign some riffraff which came to. It's not that I did not get work, but it was not something that I want, because I'd done such good work. I'd done, good work doesn't mean that the picture all have to be blockbuster. Some pictures do well, some pictures don't do well. But I was part of good films. I was working. I'd worked with good directors. I had good actors with me and everything. So I wanted to be remembered with those kind of things. When people today, when I travel, people talk about Sirif Tum or Raja or Prem or Ozar. So I've had these beautiful films that I've done and everything. So I didn't want to change that. I did negative roles. I did Koi Mere Dil Se Pooche. I did Kayamat. So I tried everything. I did everything. But I didn't want to do something कि होता ना देखते देखते एक वो क्या कर रहा है यार ये. Like I didn't want that to happen. So I rather didn't do those films. Obviously, I needed money to survive. I'm also a human being. I need to feed myself and my family. I got into production. That's in my blood. My father is no more, but was a producer in the last 50 years. So it's in our blood. We all are producers. So I produced a film, and I kept myself. I got busy with that. And when the right film came, I did Shandar, and then with Love Stories, Touchwood, there's no looking back there.
Yeah, yeah. So, but in the last 25 years, at any point in your career, was there a time where your family background or your surname came as an aid or otherwise? Because was there like a pressure also because you belong to a family of such actors?
When I started off, but I was prepared for it. There were expectations, out of you, because by then Anil was very established and everything. So there is always a pressure. But you have pros and cons are always there, whether you are from the fraternity or when you come from outside. Both people have got different pressures, but you have to fight it out. You can't, there is no point looking back and saying, if this had happened, this would have happened. मुझे comparison हुई तो इसलिए हुआ. Nothing. You have to fight that out. I never thought about it as a negative thing, nor I thought about it as positive. Finally, when you're in front of the camera, you are Sanjay Kapoor. You are nobody's son. You are nobody's brother. You are nobody's father. You are nothing. You are in front of the camera, and the camera wants you to do well. The audience wants you to do well. Nobody will, wherever you come from, inside, outside, whatever it is, you have to be good at what you do. Then you will survive there. You can't survive for 25 years otherwise.
Right, right. I think that's very rightly said. And also, congratulations again, because your daughter Shanaya just made her debut as an assistant director in Gunjan Saxena. It's been very exciting for her as well. So, do we expect to see her on the big screen soon?
Yes, right now the pandemic is on. She's training. She's been training for 3 years. I always tell her that there is a lot of hard work, and she is working very, very hard. And the only thing I told her was that's the reason she became an assistant, is that she needed to learn the roots. She needed to start from the real scratch, stay with the assistants, spend time with them, interact with, the team, the spot boys, se leke, the lightmen, everything. So she values everything. She values life, and she values every person on set whenever she becomes an actor. So which is very, very important. And she's done a fantastic job. Sharan, the director, I'm not talking about now. When they were in Lucknow, he kept on calling up after the shoot that she so was grounded. She was so hardworking. And there was one schedule when they shot in Georgia for the, I think so, the action part, where they went with a small unit, and he kept on saying that he missed her enthusiasm and missed that she was not on set and everything because she was so charged up, and there was so much of passion and thing to work like that. So that makes me really proud. And when I saw the film and everything, it was a very proud moment to see her name with four assistant directors. The last name was Shanaya Kapoor. So for me, that was very. I was very happy to see that.
So, also, sir, like you said, the Gone game. So, tell us any special moment when you were shooting at home, because you were shooting continuously at home, and I'm sure there were times when the rest of the family is either doing other things, watching a movie, or they're binge watching, doing something together, and you had to shoot at that point.
No,
So,
the
what was
family was
that
very
like?
supportive. I had to tell them, I used to keep on saying, and my daughter Shanaya or Jahan, even when they wanted to go and have a cold coffee or have a snack or something, they used to message, "Dad, can we come out? Can we come out?" Because otherwise they would be seen. So yeah, so and when they were watching something, binge watching, like you said, I was like telling them, okay, use your headphone till the time I'm shooting. Use your laptop, not the TV, because I can't have the sound outside. But they were very supportive. They understand this is my work and I'm shooting at home, so they were very understanding about it. So that was not really a problem. But it was fun to shoot. It was to do everything. अगर जैसे मैं ये chair में बैठा हूँ, the first shot actually I give. There's a shot where I'm having a drink and I say cheers. I give it right where I'm sitting right now. So the director, when they wanted, अरे थोड़ा chair left में करो, cameraman is saying light खराब है, तो वो भी मुझे ही करना पड़ता था. So everything, placing the camera, which light is to be on. So besides just being an actor, I think so. After this, I can proudly say I'm an all-rounder. I've done it all now.
So, it's been wonderful, sir. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for talking.
Thank you.
to us.
Pleasure's all mine.
And
Pleasure's all.
the Gone Game is out for everybody. Please watch it and share your reviews with us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Lovely talking to you. Bye.
Hey guys, check out our revamped website at www.indiaforums.com to get your daily dose of entertainment.